After all these years, The Last Guardian has finally released for the PS4. Originally announced at E3 2009, The Last Guardian was delayed from its anticipated release time of 2011 back further and further. Now that it's finally out, how is The Last Guardian? Well, don't get lost in the hype. Some of The Last Guardian's strengths are also its biggest weaknesses. For example, the story is mysterious, with what sounds like an adult version of the character you are playing thinking back on his adventures with the huge cat, bird, thing, beast, Treecko. With the game starting by throwing a mountain of questions at the player, you definitely want to keep going to see the answers. The problem here is because so little of the story is being told, it's hard to get invested. This is also hindered by the terrible in-game camera. The camera seems to somehow manage to jump to the worst possible spots, oftentimes not even having the characters on the screen. Things are also a bit frustrating on the gameplay side as well. Platforming works fine, but it's all just a bit dull. With the terrible camera, you don't really want to stick around to look at the scenery, and advancing forward often feels like a chore. Trigo is integral in advancing forward, but can be very difficult to control. Simply going from one side of a room to another can take a few minutes. That being said, things are still intriguing enough to keep pressing forward. That and the ability to pet Treecko at any time. Trigo is a fantastic creature to watch and is full of surprises. While it can be annoying to command around, you can still feel good when he's by your side. Despite being a young boy in The Last Guardian, you still kind of feel like you're the adult, leading a wide-eyed child along with you, with all the good and bad that comes with it. For more on The Last Guardian and everything else video games, be sure to stick here to idigitaltimes.com.